What's going on with everybody, man? It's your boy Eric, aka Young God, coming to you live in the pink dungeon, giving it to you real raw and rugged. And I'm back in this thing with not another review, but some stuff that I have reviewed. And it is my top 15 underrated albums listed here. Sorry, I'm trying to pick up my laptop with one hand. It was a struggle, but we are back in here, man. I went to Art Basel. I got this cool little babe sticker to an invite-only babe event, so I felt really exclusive in there. So yeah, man, let's get right into it. There's a lot of stuff in here that's going to be on my top albums of the year list, by the way. I'm not going to spoil which ones it is, but it is a couple in here. And after looking at this list, I'm going to have a very long album of the year list. I feel like I usually keep them like at 20 or something like that. It might be 30 this time. I might like top 30 albums of the year because there's so many that I want to talk about and I don't want to leave out. So let's get right into it, man. Money Man, Paranoia. Now, Money Man was a nigga that I seen at this thing called the Duval Diamond Awards. Now, the Duval Diamond Awards is something they have down here in Jacksonville where they acknowledge niggas that like the best rapper in the city, the best DJ in the city, the best stripper in the city, wild crazy stuff. Nigga like might be the best pimp in the city, like just all type of crazy accolades that they try to give out. And they do it every single year. And I got invited one year by this nigga named Yule the Plug. And he got us in there for free. And it was a nigga performing like with a big coat on and like some Gucci slides. I'm like, bro, who is this nigga? And everybody like singing his music. I'm like, oh, this must be some local rapper I've never heard of. But come to find out, it's some guy named Money Man. And he had a song he performed that got stuck in my head. It was like, I get a brick and I step on it. I get a brick and I step on it. I get a brick and I step on it. I get a brick and I step on it. I'm like, bro, who is this nigga? So I look him up and I'm like, oh, this isn't a Jacksonville nigga. This is an Atlanta nigga. So I started listening to him, and man, he drops a Paranoia this year. It is such a consistent tape. If you do not know who Money Man is, the best way I can describe him, man, he's a trap rapper who raps about a lot of things that a lot of trap niggas don't rap about, which is in-depth scamming on the dark web. So on some TJX6 type of stuff. He also raps about playing video games, and he says that he made $100K in a month on Fortnite by streaming on Twitch. That's what he said in his music. Apparently he bought out of, he signed to Cash Money. He bought himself out of the deal with money that he made out of cryptocurrency. He owns a farm. Like, he's a very interesting nigga. He's not just, oh, I'm trapping all the time. He has a lot of other very random things going on in his life, and it's really interesting because he talks about it in his music. He also has really random funny bars. He starts off ATM, he says, if Cardi B tried to rob me, I would have punched that bitch right in the face. No. If Cardi B would have robbed me, I would have shot that bitch right in the face. He's a very funny, just random, interesting trap guy. So shout out to Money Man for Paranoia. It is such a consistent tape from start to beginning. Same way ATM, some of my favorite songs on there. What else we got? I'm still not sure how to pronounce this young man's names, but I think it's Jordan RAKEI, if I'm not mistaken. Bro, he is so good, bro. Say Something is so fire, man. Feel like I've been found by. Say Something. That nigga was wildin' on Say Something. He's a nigga that I heard of a long time ago before. I don't know, just like in a random setting, but I don't think I've ever listened to his music. I was shopping to go to LA. So I went to the New Balance store because I was like, oh, don't New Balance have like some cool shoes? I never bought any New Balance shoes, so let's go look for them. Their shoes, their playlist, oh my gosh, 2 thumbs up. I found about so many artists. Nigga, I was in the back, goddamn hitting I was like, hey Siri, what song this is? I was trying to whisper it so nobody will hear me. Bro, I said Siri, what song is this so many times, and she told me every single time. She was on the money. So they played Wildfire, or no, they played Mind's Eye. And I'm like, okay, this is a fire song. Who is this? Go back home, listen to it. Bro, this whole album is amazing, bro. Wildfire is crazy. Baby, your sun's like a wildfire. See it burning through the mirror. Baby, won't you realize only you can spark this flame of mine. Bro, that nigga was in his bag on his whole album. Specifically Wildfire, that's probably my favorite song. But like I said, Wildfire, Mind's Eye, Say Something. The whole album, bro, is crazy. Hold on, I forgot to write one down. It's one that's like a really slow song, but he was just cooking the whole entire song, man. I'm like, bro, this nigga is next level. And I'm really mad niggas don't talk about this man a lot because he is really, really talented. What's the song called? Speak? Oh my gosh, bro. Speak is crazy, bro. It's like he's rapping over these violins and he is just talking on the song, man. Great, great stuff. Duran Jones and the Indications, American Love Call. Yeah, this is an album that literally sounds like it came out during the Jim Crow era. Like, I literally can hear dogs barking and water hoses being freaking let out on black people, bro. I can literally hear it throughout this album, but it came out this year. It sounds so old. I don't know if they record. I interviewed them, but I should have probably asked them, did they record like analog, or like did they record differently? Because they really captured a sound that I have not heard captured since the 60s to 70s. If you want to hear like good, like oldies type of music, but it came out this year and it's modernized just a little bit, this is the album for you, bro. How Can I Be Sure? That literally sounds like something that would have been made by the Funkadelics or something, bro. How can I be sure if you know really what I miss you and what you need to do? Boop, boop. Man, that song is crazy. You gotta listen to your heart. Listen to your heart is crazy, man. Listen to your heart. Court of Love sound like a Sade song that was made in the 60s. Like, bro, it's a really interesting album. Like I said, I've never heard this done before in this era. It sounds so old. You know, you got niggas like, I need a dollar, what I need. That song, it sounded a little old, but this right here literally sounds like they captured it and made it amazing. So if you want to hear that type of music, I promise this is the album for you. And even if you don't even sound intrigued by that, just give it a listen. It's really cool. Okie Dokie, Tell All Your Friend. Man, this was an album that I stumbled upon because I want to say one of the members of the group followed me a very, very long time ago, and I thought their little album covers that they would post on Instagram was pretty cool, but I never listened to their music. So I seen they dropped something. I was like, okay, they followed me a super long time ago. Let me go listen to them. So I listened to the album, blown away, bro. This is probably one of the best albums you've never heard of in 2019. I am telling you to go listen to this. It is a pop album. They do weird little things on this. Their voice is country and it sings high, but it's not country music. Like, they're singing like a very falsetto. Excuse me, they're singing a very high falsetto in this country twang type of thing, but it's a pop album. It's not a country album at all, and it's so good, bro. Songs like Modern Chemistry, oh my gosh, bro. That song right there is amazing, bro. Keeping the Kennedy, but I'm blending. What do you say? Something into me, but I'm feeling the chemistry. Mixing up emotions, watching them blow up in front of me. Like la 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 la. Man, she was in her bag. They had somebody named Liz Cooper on that song. She was cooking, man. And then they came in and just started cooking the whole thing up, man. Such a good song. Cut Me Off, bro. I love Cut Me Off, bro. That song right there is crazy. The whole album, I'm begging you, bro. Listen to Okie Dokie, Tell All Your Friend. One of the best albums you've never heard of, man. Speaking of albums you've never heard of that are super duper amazing, KALEEM Taylor, Surface. Oh my goodness, bro. This man was in his bag the entire album. And it's only 7 songs. It's really short. But I found out about him, bro. I don't know if a nigga hacked my iCloud or what, but he had a song that came out like 2 years ago or last year called Walls. No idea how that ended up on my library. It was added on my library for whatever reason. So I'm like, bro, I've never added. I don't know who this is. Like, let me listen to it. So I listened to it. I'm like, okay, this is actually really crazy. Like, what is this? So I follow him on Instagram. I'm like trying to see what's coming out next. He puts out this, I think in January or maybe February. Very, very top of the year, I know. And bro, it's been stuck with me since, bro. Songs like Surface. Oh my goodness, bro. That nigga was singing his behind off, bro. You're underneath the surface. You're underneath the surface. Things that I wouldn't confess. You found a way to access. Bro, that nigga was going in on Surface, bro. I can't sing right now because I need to eat and I'm thirsty, so my voice is a little dry. But boy, that nigga was singing that thing. Then you got a song like Let It Fall. Bro, he released a live version of the song last month where he recorded it in front of an orchestra. When I mean that orchestra was in their bag, when I mean KALEEM Taylor was in his bag, when I mean they were in sync together, oh my goodness, bro. This song is amazing live, man. It's amazing studio version, but you know how niggas, you can sing and add little effects or whatever, make your voice sound good. Live? The brother singing his behind off, man. I love this song so much. Love the whole album, man. Very short. So if you want a very good, just R&B album, you want some R&B, some, and he from the UK. The brother sang like he from goddamn Alabama somewhere. He sang with so much. So if you want that just good R&B singing right there, listen to Kaleem Taylor. You will not go wrong, I promise. And the brother look like Idris Elba, man. It might be Idris Elba. I ain't gonna lie, man, because he looked just like Idris Elba. It might be Idris Elba's little brother or something, man, because he was singing that thing. So shout out to Kaleem Taylor. Spelling with 3 L's. MAZY Fly. Man, how did I find out about her? I want to say somebody posted it on KTT if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. But that's how I want to say I found out about her. She's so good, bro. She is so good, bro. She makes, I can say, I don't know, like alternative music. It's very weird. It's very out there. And it's mixed with like R&B. It's like an alternative R&B type of thing, but it's a lot of weird sounds she's throwing out there, bro. Songs like Hard to Please Reprise, that's like a kind of like a normal R&B song almost, but even then it's still weird. Song like Under the Sun, super weird song, but you could tell she can really sing, and she's singing on that song really good, bro. I love Under the Sun. That was the first song I heard, and there's a video to it, and it's so weird. She dancing, but when I mean she jigging in that bitch, she when she was in that thing, turnt, boy. Under the Sun is a really good. If you don't like that song, then I probably wouldn't suggest you the album. So if you want to see if you like her, look at the Under the Sun video. Don't even listen to the song. Look at the video. Get her whole package, and you'll understand. If you don't understand, then it's probably not for you. But Spelling, man, I love her, bro. Shout out to her. Rod Wave PTSD was an album that came out earlier this year, and I was a little late on it. My homeboy like 2 years ago mentioned Rod Wave, or a year ago he mentioned Rod Wave, and he was like, yo, he said something about Rod Wave. I thought it was like his cousin or something. Didn't listen to him. Ended up listening to him this year. He's so good, bro. He is my, I don't know if I want to say that yet because I might make a video on this. I'm not going to say that, but hey, man, just know he is one of my favorite artists 2019 by far. He is a singer. A lot of these rappers, they like do the harmonizing thing like a young boy. Like he does the harmonizing thing. He sounds pretty cool at it, but he's not a singer. Like you don't want to hear NBA YoungBoy sing live a cappella. I want to hear Rod Wave sing live a cappella, and I have, and he's super duper good at it. Rod Wave is a singer that raps. I would say that. He claims he's a rapper, but I don't even believe that, man. He raps. He can rap. But boy, he is a singer, man. Songs like Hard on Ice. Heart been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault. It's my fault. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Mama best is put my heart on ice. Heart on ice. Says I can't breathe. Man, look at him. When I mean he was saying that thing, this whole album, bro. If you just want some pain music, and I mean, he is singing his heart out. Songs like No Love, he sounds weird on it because this isn't something I would expect like a Florida rapper, because he's from St. Petersburg. That's about Tampa. It's not something I would expect a Tampa nigga to be doing. This sounds like an alternative, like, I don't even know. It's just not a regular song that I would expect from a Florida nigga, a Florida hood nigga at that. And he's singing, and it's really weird. One thing I love about him, he's such a good songwriter. He's such a good songwriter, and that will take you a long way, bro. Niggas out here just like putting together anything, nada. He writes his behind off and he sings his behind off. And when I tell you, listen, if you're listening to nothing on here, listen to Rod Wave PTSD, and he dropped something else called Ghetto Gospel. I honestly don't know which one is better. I just added this one because this one is the lesser known of the two. And yeah, bro, it's super good. Listen to Rod Wave. He has a song on Ghetto Gospel called Chip on My Shoulder. It's an acoustic song. He's singing over guitar, and it's so good. And it's so, you can hear it in his like voice. You can hear it in his soul. When he sings, he means every word, bro. I love the man. I interviewed him, bro. It was an honor to interview him, bro. He's not even like the biggest nigga, but when I interview talented people, when I interview people that I really relate to, people that I can tell genuinely love the craft and the music that they're making, people that I can tell that are genuine humans, I'm just like in awe, and I'm admired to talk to people who are so talented and so genuine and just real niggas, man. I love that. So yeah, Rod Wave PTSD, salute, man. Great album. Lil Papa Under Investigation 2. It's a nigga from Jacksonville down here. You know, I had to put some Jacksonville in it. He's good, man. He's a good rapper, man. He had a diss song that really kind of put me onto him. Well, I knew him a little bit before because he was in this song with these Cut Circle niggas. But before that, after that, excuse me, he dropped a diss to the nigga Fulio, and he had a bar there. He said, What he said? He said, I catch him slipping on Friday since he won at like YEASAYER or some shit like that. I was like, okay, that's fire. That's fire. Like, he was talking, so I'm like, okay, let me check this little nigga out. Little nigga be sliding, bro. Like, songs like Lifestyle, very just like hard gangster music, man. No More featuring MAZY. Everybody loved MAZY, and MAZY did his thing on that. So this is a very solid album. It's a very good debut, because like this is like, I think, his first thing that he released under a label. It's a very good major label or a label debut or whatnot. I like it a lot. Check out Under Investigation too. Ty Segall, Deforming Lobes. Man, this, I found out about him watching the show Corporate on Comedy Central, one of the funniest shows out right now. They're coming up on their last season, only season 3. Wish they would have way more seasons. Such a funny show. Got to interview one of those dudes. But yeah, Ty Segall, he had a song on there. I forget which episode it was. The thing was the one where they were trying to go to a rock concert, but they were like, yo, I'm old. I don't feel like going to this no more. That show right there is, man, I can talk about that. I can make a whole video about that. But they made a song, he made a song for them. And yeah, I was like, who is this? This is a really good song. So I listened to the album, Deforming Lobes, like a live album. So good, man. Finger is hard. Finger on it. I love Love Fuzz. That was the outro. That was like one of the best outros of the year, in my opinion. It's a very hard rock album, so it's very, there's a lot of heavy guitars in it, a lot of hard singing in it. So yeah, if you just want a good rock album, check out Ty Segall, Deforming Lobes. A good live rock album at that, super good. KAYUCAS, Real Life. Man, such a good album, bro. I love this album, bro. I found out about these dudes because I want to say, I actually don't remember. I want to say that like their label followed me, and I was looking at their roster. I'm like, who is KAYUCAS? And I seen they were putting out an album. I'm like, let me check it out. So good, bro. Real Life, the song. I'm waiting for my real life to begin. Fire. Jessica WJ was the first song I heard with the video, and it's very colorful, almost like a Bob's Burgers type animation thing. I love colors. Colors appeal to me. I mean, look at the bathroom. Look at the sticker choice I got. There were many colors. I got the pink one. I love colors. Yellow, blue is very pretty colors, and I thought that was a really cool song, and I thought the video was cool, so I'm like, let me check out the album. Was not disappointed. The whole album is amazing. So if you want like a light-hearted pop album, this, oh, I mean, they actually touch on like some pretty serious stuff, but it's done over very like light production. So if you just want to listen to like some light pop music, if you like colors, I feel like this album is for like people who like colors, because it's a very colorful album. So if you enjoy colors, man, listen to this. This is a really good album. TD CRUZE, Posthumous Collection Volume 1. Now this nigga emailed me. He was like, hey bro, I'm dropping an album, man. You should listen to it. Don't know how this nigga got my email. Don't know who this nigga is. But I'm like, oh my god, like nigga, what? I'm like, nigga, you found my email, which is, I don't even have that out like there. So I was like, I guess I'll listen to it. And nigga says you found my email. Listen to this young man album. Fire, bro. He is a producer. Every song on here, man. The first track is probably my favorite. It's like something about ballistic missile testings or something like that. I'm gonna have it in the Apple Music link bio, so you could find the title there. But bro, the first song on Posthumous Collection Volume 1, such a good song. I mean, such a good album, bro. The whole thing is just a very, very well put together instrumental masterpiece, bro. Like, he switches up the beats like every freaking 30 seconds, and it's like, yo, this is mind-blowing. So yeah, man, still never sure who TD CRUZE is, where that brother came from, but he is really, really talented. So shout out to just somebody who randomly emailed me the album. Next, YEASAYER's Erotic Runs. I think another group that's signed to KAYUCAS group, or KAYUCAS label, which is Park and Van, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to them. They got some fire people on the label, man. And yo, they're fire, bro. Apparently these like a popular group. I've never heard of them, but they're super hard, man. Ecstatic Baby, one of my favorite songs of the year, man. I'm ecstatic, baby. We know we do. I'm jumping circles, man, and over the moon. Man, that song is crazy. And you got Fluttering in the Floodlights, Blue Skies, Dandelions. Man, the whole album, bro, just got a straight hit after hit. Another just good pop album. It's a good pop dancey album. So if you want some poppy dancing type of music, this is what you need right there, man. YEASAYER's came through. I love the album cover. It's really like another thing, colors. I love the colors, so it appealed to me. So yeah, man, very good dancey pop album. This is such a good album. I was on the verge of reviewing this, but I couldn't find a piece of box to put it on, so only reason I didn't review it, but I promise you, really good album. SEDDY HENDRIX Roots 2. Man, another Jacksonville nigga, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. The best Jacksonville album to ever come out. Not saying too much, because I don't think there's been that many Jacksonville albums where I'm like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. But bro, this nigga is next up, bro. Every song on here, not a bad song. All hits, no miss, very good album. Songs like Dickies and V-Lone, Low Key, 904. 904 hit my soul, bro. I literally have been playing this nonstop. I have not got tired of this album. I don't think I ever will get tired of this album. I put him last year on the list. He's a returning person. He was on the last year 2018 underrated albums of the year list. And I was like, bro, watch out for him. And look, he dropped this. He signed to DJ Drama and DJ Cannon. He signed to that Generation Now thing. So it's him and Jack Harlow on there. Bro, this album is crazy, bro. I know they're going through with Uzi or whatnot, but nigga, you got SEDDY, HENDRINX. Bro, this nigga is so good, bro. And I'm gonna give y'all a little inside information, bro. Them QC niggas stealing his style. That's all I'm gonna say about that, man. But hey, I know some stuff, man. They stealing that nigga style. Lil Baby in them. You see Lil Baby wearing Dickie fits? That's some Florida stuff right there. He a Florida nigga, so of course he wearing Dickie fits. Them QC niggas know who he is. They see he doing that, they hop on the wave. You hear how Lil Baby sound? SEDDY been doing that style for a minute now, some years. Not even a year, some years. And now you got Lil Baby sounding like that. I'm just saying, man. SEDDY HENDRINX, bro, hey, he that nigga. That's all I'm saying, man. Shout out to my boy SEDDY. That nigga's fire, man. One of my favorite albums of the year. That's gonna be on the spoiler alert. That's on the top albums of the year list right there. Fire. Next one, Sudan Archives, Athena. This is a very interesting album. A lot of violin. Pretty sure the woman that's Sudan Archives plays the violin, and she's super good, bro. She's a singer and a violinist, and I love her, bro. Songs like Confessions, such a good song. She's singing over the violin, and she's just singing her behind off. Songs like Glorious, where they got some rapping in there. It's a really good album, bro. Very, very, very good. It's like an R&B mixed with violins. You know what I'm saying? It's R&B meets violins, and it's such a good album. So if that sounds interesting to you, go check it out. It's pretty good. And then we go to MAVI, man. Let the Sun Talk. Do I really have to talk about this any more than I've already have on this album? I mean, on this channel. I interviewed MAVI. I reviewed MAVI. Come on, bro. This is one of the best albums of the year by far, bro. Like from a rapping standpoint, just a technical rapping standpoint, might be the best album of the year. Such a good album, bro. This nigga was rapping his behind off. Songs like Ghost in the Shell, Sense, come on, man. That nigga was, what do you say, I'm a mean lady, lay downer. That's one of my favorite little like sayings of the year that came from the album. So, hey, man, I'll talk about that later because that is another spoiler alert. That's on the albums of the year list. We could talk about that another time. It's a great album. So, hey, man, hope you guys found something you like. If you did, let me know. Like, let me know in the comments, like, what you liked. Like, what you like, hey, you put me on this. I'm always curious of what I put y'all onto. Because that's always like I don't know, it's always interesting. I'm interested in what I listen to that's trash, y'all, and what I listen to that's good to y'all that y'all never heard of. So let me know. Until next time, I say what I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate, and not players gonna play. Y'all holla at your boy and them, man.